Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA-Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. Now it is June 2nd, I think, 2024. No, it's June 6th, 7th. It's June 2024. I can tell you in advance this is going to be a very emotional gathering, and I'm so touched that we get to be together. Rose and Penny, it's good to see you. Boker Tov, Boker Tov. It is broadcast 1069. It is day 245 since October 7th. I'm coming to you live from Brooklyn, and I'll explain why in a moment. Peter and Jacqueline, it's good to see you. I hope you and yours are safe and well. Let's say good morning to each other as we do every single day. Shari and Barry and Joyce, good to see you. Marilyn, Boker Tov. I hope everyone is well. I want to take a second so we can greet each other really well. Siona and Debbie sending love to Colorado. Penny, and early Shabbat Shalom to you. Cheryl, sending love. All right. Peter, it's good to see you. Oh, now I know what date it is. It's June 7th. Thanks, Peter, for saying it that way. Lydia and Joy, Linda. Okay. Ellen, Boker Tov. Let's take a breath, sing a blessing, learn some Torah. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Kim. Hi, Amy. Ya lai 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 lai, diddy I lai lai lai, diddy I lai 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 lai, I la lai lai, Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Melech HaOlam, Asher Kiddushanu, B'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, La'asok b'divrei Torah, La'asok b'divrei Torah, Hafoch ba v'hafoch ba, La'asok b'divrei Torah. Diddy I lai 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 lai, diddy I lai lai lai, diddy I lai 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 lai, I la lai lai. Good morning, everyone. Boker Tov. I hope you and yours are safe and well. Today is many things. It is broadcast 1069. It is day 245 since October 7th. It is 8 months to the day since October 7th, and that's how we're going to mark time today. We're also going to acknowledge, because joy is ours to claim, how sweet it is to be connected on Joy's birthday. So Joy, given that there are all of these things happening, it's also Rosh Chodesh. It is many, many things, but it is also your birthday. So Joy, happy birthday, my friend. Let's take a breath and learn some Torah. As you can see from the background, I am somewhere different. I'm in Brooklyn right now. I am so emotional in this space, and I want to tell you what this space is. UJA, marking our centennial in 2017, before I joined the community and the family and this righteous work, had a few centennial projects, things to mark the 100th anniversary of the founding of UJA, including building hubs that would bring social services to places of significant impoverishment. I'm sitting in what is about to be the Brooklyn hub, the new hub, the biggest, most beautiful thing that I have seen us do in this area, even though we have so much to be proud of. I want to turn the camera around just so you can see it a little bit. You can see behind me is a historic picture of Brooklyn. These are all over the place. Outside, you can see Ezra Medical Center. Here you can see blueprints. You can see the wiring is done. And later today, I'm going to post pictures from just walking around. I'm so emotional. The room that I'm in is a holy room, and it hasn't been used for its purpose yet. Let me tell you what it is. This is called the privacy room from the Makom Shalom office. It's funded by the Jewish Communal Fund, which works to create safe spaces and healing places and protection for those survivors of family violence. This is going to be a privacy room where people can tell their stories, where people can seek help, where people can sit in dignity. And in fact, the 4 pillars of this whole hub is food. There's a food pantry and a digital food pantry. There is social services. There's job readiness, and there's volunteerism. And the goal is that no one should know why you're walking in. You might be coming here to get some food. You might be coming here to help build a resume. This is a place of significant poverty. And from the outside, wait till you see the pictures that I'll share with you. I'm walking around crying. There's a man named Jose who's putting spackle on one of the walls to finish it up. And I was able to say to one of the people whose hands are on this work that I'm the rabbi representing UJA, and what you're doing here is going to help so many people. Thank you for that. This is a holy, holy site. It's holy ground. It really is, if you look around this neighborhood, an island of beauty in the midst of real dilapidated homes. And I'm sitting in what would be the Holy of Holies. It will be the Holy of Holies. This is a place of immense safety and love and care, because in this community, there is a significant amount of intimate partner violence, and we have to change that. We have to create safety. We have to believe those people who will come and tell their stories, and they have to feel safe to tell it. This is going to be a place where we take care of people. So I had a whole bunch of things that I was planning on talking about for this Parsha. But why would I talk about anything else? Why would I talk about anything else? I'm here right now in the other room. You'll see, in fact, you know what? I'll do something a little bit spontaneous. Come with me. I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour. I hope it's not too unsteady, but here's one of the offices. You can see that, and I'm going to be very quiet because I'm going to bring you into a room of young leaders who are learning about this place.
19% to 11.5%.
That is Jeff Schoenfeld, who is a visionary leader in our community, whose passion, whose generosity, whose love, whose skills have been part of building our work in the world. And he told me that he brought the international team from the Joint Distribution Committee to the Queens Hub so they could learn about how we try to integrate all these social services and make sure that there's dignity. In fact, downstairs is a sticker on one of the exits that says dignity exit. You know, a lot of us were tuned in or present physically together on Tuesday night so we could celebrate this community and support it. And I saw one of you just said, how can I help? I want you to understand that I didn't understand this language very much before I got to UJA, but you want to know how you can help. Realize that with the collective skill, with the federalized, I don't know what the right word is, federated giving that we represent, we are helping people on the ground. And I witness this day in and day out. You want to know how to help? First of all, stay tuned into our work, advocate for what it is to build a Jewish community, and give. Give. You know, I guarantee you, let me be very plain about this. I can't give at the level that so many of the people that I work with can, and thank God they do. But I give what I can, and I try to give a lot of it. My time, my heart, my Torah. I dedicate all of my energy to furthering this work in the world. And if you donate $18, I'm pretty sure that you built that wall. You donated that wire. And there's going to be someone who has gone through something really hard, who sits down in this room and feels touched by the color of the paint, who feels the comfort of this seat that I'm sitting in, who knows that they're loved and that someone cares about them, and that someone is you. So how can you help? Do what I do. Just give what you can. And be present, and be brave, and take good care of yourself. Let me connect it to this Parsha, and then we'll move on into Shabbos. Though I'm going to carry this with me through Shabbat. I did not expect to be so moved by what a building represents. I am so moved. This week, this Shabbat, tomorrow, we read Bamidbar. And we've spoken a lot this week about how the desert itself is meant to be a place of possibility, a place that isn't defined yet. Think about what it is to see a space that isn't defined and to give it mythic intentionality. What made the desert the right place is that it was not defined yet. And you can say, God had a vision of what this could be, brought us to a mountain, told us to notice it. It shook with power. The energy in it transformed everything. Look who we are. Look at the gift that we have to bring our love and our Torah and our time and our bodies into a place of vulnerability and say it can be a place of redemption. Think about what our ancestors yearned for, the return home. And then with the birth of political Zionism in the 1880s, what it was to see the desert and say it could be holy. It could be a place of green. Look at what those right now invested in rebuilding the South. Like my new friend, Avida Bachar, who I interviewed on Tuesday. Sat next to and witnessed, learned from. His vision of what we can rebuild on Kibbutz Be'eri, Kibbutz Kfar Aza, in the town of Ofakim, near Oz. Look at what we can do. Look at what we can do, friends. So, what I want to suggest in this holy space that is not yet defined by the experiences that will fill it, is to open yourself up to the possibility that you can make things bloom. You can do great things. We do great things. And we need to do more, because this world requires and deserves imagination. Someone, all of us, in our own ways, seeing the possibilities of holy space, making it beautiful, inviting others into it, giving the little bit that we can so that they can know how loved they are. This is very special, friends. Holy cow. Holy cow. Look what this place is. In the middle of Brooklyn, we built a Holy of Holies. May this work really help. May people know how loved they are. May our family members who are still in harm's way know that we want to bring them into safe, loving spaces just like this one. We want to help strengthen and rebuild and heal our homeland so that this beauty, this kind of care is pervasive. Because we're going to need a lot of healing. We can do that. This tells me we can do that. We can. Friends, send your heart to the east. On this 8-month marking since October 7th. I know your prayer, friends. Joy, this is the Brooklyn hub of UJA. So if you want to donate something, just make a gift to UJA and say Brooklyn hub. Here we go. Send your hearts to the east, friends. Let's sing. Kolon baleva penima nefesh Yehudi homia ulefatei mizrach kadima ayin letzion tzofia od lo avda tikvateinu hatikva bat shnot alpayim liot am chovshi be'artzeinu eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim liot am chovshi be'artzeinu Eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim. Bring them home now. Am Yisrael Chai. Shabbat Shalom, my friends. Chodesh Tov, may it be a month of healing, of peace, of love, of comfort, of revelation for you and for me. Bless you, friends. Shabbat Shalom. See you on Monday.